Hi guys, Russ here from Wilson Land and Cattle Company. Today we're building tree swallow houses. I didn't houses. I didn't have suitable wood to build the tree swallow houses, so I went to the local sawmill and I picked up some rough cut. I bought 31 by 8 foot boards, and I bought 26 by 1 by 8 foot boards. It cost me $150. And so far I have 85 of them tacked together, and I'll show you how we do that. And I kind of ran out of pieces and parts here, and I have enough stuff for the backs. I have enough stuff for 6 houses with the tops. I have 6 tops, 7 fronts, 7 or 8 backs, and 2 floors. So I have a couple boards left here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut 6 sets of sides and 4 more floors. So the problem with working with rough cut is you have to rip a lot of stuff on the table saw. So we're going to go ahead and get that, and I'm going to show you how we do this kind of in a production way. We're going to go ahead and cut 4 more floors. I'll go over the dimensions with you here in a second. And I'll mark on my table here 5.5 inches, so I don't have to measure every one. Okay, that will give us 7. All the angles on this is set at 15 degrees. Cut the knot and the bad spot out of the board because it doesn't have to be perfect. The tree swallows don't care. Okay, I'll need to rip this down to 7.5. Bring that back up to square. I can get 1 set of sides out of this board. Okay, now I already have it marked at 22.5 inches. 22.5 inches is what we want for length. We're going to do 7. So we'll go over here on the table saw. And cut. We're going to cut the corners. Cut the corners off on the boards. Okay, there's 5 more floors. And we need to rip these all down to 7.5 inches. And I want smooth sides on both sides, so we gotta run them through twice. Okay, now everything, like I said, is cut at 15 degrees. Now I try to, where can I put you here? Guess you're gonna have to be right there. Now I try to do everything production-wise. So what I'll do now is I'll take my clamp, and that makes two perfect sides. Okay, the parts for the bluebird houses. Whenever you're cutting out parts, I don't recommend just cutting two sides of a roof out of your board. Go ahead and cut all your big boards first, and then work yourself down to the small boards. Now these here are, dimensions are 7.5, and it's 12 inches from here to here and 10 inches from here to here. On a side you need two sides, and then this here's the back. I have a 15-degree angle cut at the top, and you want it 12 inches long from on the longest point. And then your front, it's also cut on an angle. It's 15 degrees again. And then we want it slightly shorter than, because you don't want the box sealed up. So we're going to leave a gap, a half-inch gap at the top. So we want this 9.5 inches from here to here, with an 1.5 inch hole drilled in the center of it, up 7.5 inches to center of the hole. And then this here's the floor. I cut the corners off. That allows for ventilation in it. And then we have a roof. We have 15-degree angle cut on the top and the bottom, and it measures 7.5 by 7.5. So let's go ahead and tack a couple of these together, and then we'll go to the next step. I'm using my crown nailer. We're going to put screws in these as well. It helps if I had nails. It doesn't have to be perfectly exact. I'm sure the tree swallows really don't care as long as they have a cavity to nest in. And our goal is to have a bunch of tree swallows, because your tree swallows, now whenever I put this piece here in, I put the end grain from side to side. And then I just lay a front in it because we're going to use screws, and I need to cut them down. Cut that down a little bit. Something like that. And then we have a gap up at the top. You can see there. I'll show you how we're going to screw that all together. With the sides. Now, one thing you need to do with your floor is you need to have it recessed up in a little bit. That way when the rain comes down and it runs down around, it won't wick up into the nest cavity and possibly cause fungus or something like that on the baby birds. Okay, now see we got a knot right there. One thing that I always do with the knots is that knot's going to come loose and fall out at some point. So what I'll do is stick a nail into it, a couple nails to help hold that in place. Okay, I got them put together. We ended up with 92 tree swallow houses. I'm going to mark this because we need to have a clean out for the birds. I see there's an already took care of it. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is put two screws there. We'll put one here. Now let's put our bottom in. I think we can get away with just 2.5-inch screws there. Okay, put one on each side there so we have this clean out. Now we're going to put a screw right here. We'll use a Phillips screw there. Because that's what all the other bird houses we have. Are Phillips, so that's what we're going to put in it, is Phillips. Just like that. Okay, now what I want to do is, one of the things that's kind of, all the bluebird houses you see, none of them have a roof on them. And it's just the wood, and that wood's going to break down quickly over time. So if we can put a roof over it, at least I feel if we can put a roof over it, it's going to make it last a lot longer. So that's what I'm going to do, is just put a roof over it. I actually want these screws to go right down into the sides. To help hold. Okay, now you can see there's a gap here. That's for ventilation. Now, in the past, or a lot of the bluebird or birdhouses, they leave a lap here and a lap at the top. That way you can screw it. So instead of doing that, nice dull drill bit. I'll use a 3-inch screw for here. That's screwed on there pretty good. And you can see that I'm not measuring anything. You don't have to. Drill that just because I can. And we're using a shorter screw in the top because we don't want it to poke through into the nest box. Now I'm going to drill 2 holes here. We use 3-inch screws. I'll take it over here. I'll take it over here and screw it onto this stand so you can see it. Okay guys, there it is. Nice tin roof on it. Help prevent rottage. Nice bluebird. The hole is 1.5 inches. And we'll just take and mount these to the tops of our fence posts. They're pretty solid. I think they'll last us a number of years. So, okay guys, that's the bluebird house. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments below. Please subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, hit that notification bell. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a link in the description below. And also, please check our Amazon storefront out, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day.